Hello there, my friends. Yes, I'm still alive and I'm very happy to be back. Today I'm here with a video from a new series on my channel that I wanted to start creating a long time ago. The series is called Cocoa Talk. As you understand from the name, I'm going to drink cocoa and talk to you. It's hot. Today I prepared this Land of Lakes Cocoa Classics with mocha flavor. This brand is one of my favorite cocos. And since I've been away such a long time, I decided that the topic of today's Cocoa Talk will be where have I been? I'm just going to tell you the big things, events that happened to me in the last months. To make it more interesting, I will also add photos, pictures, videos that I filmed. I also probably should explain why I was away, even though it's very complicated and don't have a particular reason. I guess I just needed a break. I stopped liking the way I looked at camera and I talked to camera. Stopped liking my studio and my setup. As you probably remember, I moved. A couple of videos after that I stopped filming. I did not like the places where I was filming. They didn't inspire me. After a really long time and many different thoughts, I finally found this small corner in my apartment where I feel comfortable, and I made it super cozy around me. I hope you like it, because I like it very much, and I really hope that all of this will help me to keep filming, because this is my favorite thing. I missed doing this so much. I missed you guys very much. I would wake up every day thinking I need to start filming again. Anyway, without further ado, I went ahead and put bookmarks in my planner on the weeks and days that I thought I should mention today. Let's get started. I'm starting with the week when I filmed my last video. It was my summer thrift haul. I honestly hated it. And right after that, the next week after I filmed that video, my parents came to the United States the first time. It was really great. They spent here 3 weeks. I was so happy to see them. I missed them so much. We also threw a wedding party for me and Paul. I don't remember if I mentioned that we got married in a courthouse because I had to start preparing my documents when I moved here. Because of that, we didn't have a wedding party and we were delaying it, and then we just decided to make it when my parents are able to come here. It was a really nice day. I don't have any videos, unfortunately, but I have a bunch of photos. I will put them here. I loved my dress, even though I had to go and alter it because I gained too much weight. The other reason why I stopped filming. Still looked great, I think. Our theme on the wedding was oranges. Fruits oranges. It was because we used to call each other oranges when we met. Orange doesn't have a rhyme in English. The word doesn't have a rhyme in English. It was very unique. We thought it was a really nice way to call each other. We made orange and cream flower arrangements, table runners, all of those cute decorations. It wasn't big. It was in our house, in our backyard. Not actually sure how many people were there. I was very nervous. And then we just had that part of the ceremony when my dad brought me to my husband. We told vows to each other. They were really sweet. That was a beautiful day, and it was 18th July. What? No. It was 18th June, and I will definitely remember it. Other than shopping in different cool places like Mall of America and thrift stores, with my parents we also went up north to Grand Mary, and we stayed in a very cute little cabin deep in the woods. Unfortunately, I wasn't filming, but I have pictures. I will show you them. We spent a lot of time together. It was so good. I felt really horrible for a couple of weeks after they left. It wasn't the best part of my summer, but after that I kind of came back to my routine. On July 22nd I went to Mall of America and met Shane Dawson because he had his meet and greet there, and I waited whole 3 hours there in line just to get an autographed book and a picture with him. I basically saw him for like 3 seconds. It was just a really interesting experience. I've never ever met any celebrities, and when I saw that he is coming, I just thought, why not? I should just go, especially because I actually watch his videos every once in a while and they make me laugh. Of course, I felt very old when I was standing in that line, 13, 15 years old, and I'm there like 21. Lots of interesting things were happening in August. Like on August 3rd, we had a 1-year anniversary of our actual wedding in a courthouse. It was such a beautiful day. We went to eat ramen in a special ramen place in Minneapolis. After that, we went to arcades and we won a stuffed giraffe. I called her anniversary. Plus, the day after, it was my first painting lesson. Yeah, that's right, I started going to painting lessons. I was really excited about it, even though at first I was going to attend drawing lessons. They called me and they told me that the drawing class was cancelled, so I had to decide I don't do anything or I do something else. And I decided to go with painting, and I never ever regretted that decision. It was such a great experience, and yes, this here is actually the work I've done. I don't think it's completed yet because I want to add more colors on the sky, but I might leave it like this. This is actually Ararat, the mountain from Armenia. I just had 4 lessons, which isn't much because the first one was spent on just learning theory. On the second one we actually started practicing, but the painting part started on the third one, if I'm not mistaken. In total I had 3 hours maybe with an actual teacher to paint this. It wasn't enough for me. I'm doing everything slowly, so I ended up buying an easel for my birthday and continuing this painting. I really want to paint more. It makes me so relaxed. It's such a fun thing to do. I love it. But at the end of August, that's where the big stuff happened. On 27th August, we went on a road trip. Before that, I dyed the ends of my hair bright pink. I actually have a lot of footage from that trip, so you're gonna see it here while I'm talking more about our trip. Our destination was Orlando, Florida. My husband had a conference there. We decided to make a little vacation out of it. We went down there. We had a stop at Nashville. I mean, like a big stop. Obviously, we had more stops on the way. While we were in Nashville, we went to Parthenon, tried their fried chicken. We went to the thrift store, a couple other small places. We didn't go to the Country Music Museum because it's so expensive. We wanted to save money to our Florida experience. But we had a dinner with a country music planned. We came too late. It was crowded. We couldn't find any other dinner with a music in there. Not even dinner, just any music happening that evening. This was the most disappointing thing ever because we went to Nashville and we didn't hear any country music at all. I still can't believe that we screwed up so badly. Okay, I'm so sorry, but I had to take a short break to empty my recorder card. Also, it starts to get dark right now, so I should better hurry. It actually was pretty tiring to go to Florida from Minnesota in just 2 days. We were very exhausted and we basically spent our first day there just sleeping. By the way, in total we spent 5 days in Florida. The whole trip was approximately a week. But on the second day, it was kind of fun. We went to Disney World, which was one of my main reasons why I wanted to go there. I've never been to Disneyland or Disney World, and it was kind of my childhood dream, you know, because we don't have it in Russia. I think that's why I didn't like it, because of these childhood expectations and dreams. I don't want to be like hating or anything. I'm just saying my honest opinion. It's overrated. We went to Magic Kingdom and to Epcot. Magic Kingdom basically doesn't have any rides at all. It's just mostly souvenir stores. Also, we were kind of unlucky because it started raining when we were there, so all outdoors rides were closed because it's dangerous. All indoors rides had a line of people for like 60 minutes. So we ended up going on like 1 or 2 things, getting a couple of souvenirs and just bailing because that was not entertaining at all. The only thing I liked in Magic Kingdom was their parade that we saw just when we entered it. It was really cool, yeah. It almost made me cry. I'm going to show you a little part of that clip I filmed there. It was beautiful. I also liked a chili hot dog. It was very delicious. But that's pretty much it. Epcot was slightly better. I think it's more for like adults. We spent a couple hours there probably, watched the fireworks, which were really insane. These were the craziest fireworks I've ever seen in my life. If my poor dog would be there, he would just have a heart attack. He's so scared of fireworks, but that is just the last thing he would see in his life. That was impressive for sure. The next day was pretty chill too. We were watching TV and had a dinner with the people from the conference. You can probably tell I wasn't a huge fan of our trip, but there was a day when I just felt the happiest, and it was my birthday. We went to Universal Studio, took a discounted evening ticket, just went there just to see how it is. We had time only for one Harry Potter park, so we ended up going to Diagon Alley. It was so beautiful. It was just incredible. I'm so happy we went there. It made me feel just I love Harry Potter. I'm a huge fan since childhood. It was just magical. My favorite thing was the ride, which I couldn't actually film because they asked us to leave our bags in a locker. I'm trying to remember what's the name of the ride. I think it's Escape from Gringotts. It's like a roller coaster with 3D videos, so you feel like you're actually falling into the pit, fighting with a dragon. I loved it. I also went and got that ridiculously expensive magic wand that I was able to use around the park and cast spells. So fun. That was my birthday gift to myself. And I also got pink, brown, beige cat toy there, which I thought would be my pet if I would be in Hogwarts. If you haven't been there, I definitely recommend to go to Universal Studios. There was so much more stuff to look at there other than Harry Potter World. We just didn't have enough time. We were honestly regretting not going there first and going to Disney World. It was not worth it. I'm definitely going back there one day just to go to Hogsmeade and explore the rest of Universal Studio. That's the only reason why I would go there. The weather there is just a disaster. It was storming and raining every single day. And basically after that we just went straight home that weekend. We were just driving 2 days. I was completely dead when we were at home. I've never had a road trip before, so that's probably why, but now I know how it is and I'm not as excited about them as I was before. Autumn wasn't as eventful as summer, I would think. We went to Renaissance Festival in September and I don't have any footage or pictures from there, so I'm gonna be short. I'm really good with a crossbow apparently. I think the most eventful part of autumn was Halloween and Halloween preparations. I went to get a lot of decorations with my friend. Maybe she would film a video with me at some point. That would be nice. We decorated our door of the house for Halloween. I mean, I kind of did that, you know, from stuff from thrift store and dollar store. And then we had a Halloween party planned, so we decided to prepare costumes and go as Daenerys and Jorah Mormont from Game of Thrones. It was my first actual Halloween with celebrating, dressing up in costume. Unfortunately, that same weekend, my kitty in Moscow passed away. Dolly, she was very old, so it was understandable. I promised her that I will come back again and I will see her again before, you know, she goes. It didn't happen. I couldn't come anytime sooner. There was no way to keep her like that. She was pretty sick already, and yeah. I hope she's in a better place now. Rainbow Bridge. I don't know if you heard about Rainbow Bridge, but it's where our kitties and our puppies and our hamsters, all of them go after they're gone, and they're all together. Nothing much was happening last couple of months, at least worth mentioning in this video. Going to make another video where I will tell you about all my favorites that I had this year, my favorite thrift finds, my favorite beauty products. All of that is gonna happen. We don't really have much plans on Christmas, just going to dinner. I hope you're doing well. Thank you so much for being here, for watching this, if you're still watching watching till this very dark part. I love you very much and I hope I will see you soon. Bye!